Hi, welcome back to Bransford Webs. We've come to the oldest part of the nursery, a section we call Fordham Bridge. So we're up at the top of the hill. Anybody who's been to the nursery in the past will know this is sort of near our old offices. So really the furthest point away now from where we're actually based. But just these single span polytunnels work really well for some long-term crops. So things that are on the ground for a good number of months before we send them out the door. They like overhead irrigation, and yeah, they perform well in this sort of conditions. And we can vent the sides, so you can keep nice and cool in here, shut them down, and if need be, we've got heating in here for the winter as well to keep the worst of the winter weather off them. So you can see last week we potted the Cereothus Lambton lime crop. So these have been potted, look a bit sort of all over the place at the moment in the pot as the liners. But what the team will do in the next week or so is go through, they'll cane these, tie them in, and then over the next few months they'll chase their way to the top of the cane. Usually then, sort of late autumn, they'll get a trim, just take tops out and just shape them into any sort of random bits going off in different directions. So they're ready to go out next March, April time as they flush their new growth through and that lovely sort of lime and green variegation on it. So that's what we're doing at the moment up on the nursery. Hebe potting's about to start as well for next year's Hebe crops. So you can see these crops, some of the reasons why the costs are what they are is because they're on the ground for quite a while, so there's a big investment in stock, in time, in labour, and looking after these plants over the months. So just give you a bit more insight onto the growing cycle of some of these plants. So back to the current crops and what's looking good at the moment. Bit of a mishmash of stuff, some that's been online, some that hasn't been. We'll run through it quickly and just show you what's looking good this week. So first of all, we've put our Aster Moses series online, so we've got 3 varieties of this. It's a 3 litre pot, lovely tight habit. I mean, I know Grow the Island series, but I actually prefer the Moses to the Island series because it keeps this lovely rounded habit. Masses and masses and masses of bud on there, hundreds of buds on there, and the first flowers just starting to show colour. Got our second batch of Isotomas online, so we've got blue and pink in these. Again, lovely 2 litre, lovely strong plant, loads of colour and masses of bud coming through for good shelf life and good perpetual colour on the plant area. Some of our summer colour range that's looking good at the moment, so this Poppy Moon Dance, again nice tight habit, 2 litre pot, loads of flower on there and loads of bud coming up from the crown too. And something a little bit bigger, a bit more impulsive and patio potted is the Lavender Nuke Purple. So it's a 4 litre sort of Terraplast pot, nice purple colour as well, just to set it off. Just a small number of these, so speak to your sales team if you're interested in that product. Then our second batch of the Osteospermum Sunny Art Decos have gone online now. Again, the first flowers are just opening, loads and loads of bud coming through and looking really good. Good bit of summer colour with that one. And then I pull these out the back here. Our 2 litre Summer Hooker collection's gone online, so I'm missing one out of the range here. So there's 4 varieties in here, so as you can see, all good colour combos, all work well together and will merchandise fantastically together on the bench. And then the last couple of things, so I can't remember if I showed you these last week, but I just think one of the great bits of colour and work well in containers just to break up sort of flower colour at this time of year as well. Pennisetum. So we've got 3 varieties online. This is Fireworks and that lovely red foliage. It'll just keep that colour right the way through into the autumn now, and obviously it'll develop its plumes as well. I think that's it for this week. We'll come back next week and have a look at what's looking good. Things are moving on. Still some good herbaceous lines to come through that just need to put a bit of flush on them. Hopefully the weather's going to be a bit more stable than we've had over the last sort of 10 days, 2 weeks. Sales will pick up back up on the plant area and yeah, things will be looking good. We'll see you next week.